film a lot of my workout routine videos at the gym, but ever since the pandemic, I haven't been back to the real gym. I have been back to a boutique workout gym class. Like, those are like small class size with like very strict social distancing rules, so I felt safe, but I haven't been back to the gym using all of the professional gym gears. But I've been trying so hard to maintain my physique and my strength training and my cardio training. So in today's video, I want to share some of my at-home workout gears, and hopefully the things I shared in today's video can be helpful to you. Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Miss Ming. On my channel, I do a variety of lifestyle videos and fitness videos. In today's video, I want to share some of my at-home workout gears. Best part is most of these workout gears are fairly affordable. I do own some pretty fancy gear, but believe it or not, I tend to use these more affordable gears way often than the fancy professional machines from those fancy shops. So let's get into today's video. The first thing I want to talk about is cardio training. Before the pandemic, I used to go to the gym a lot, and I used to use those treadmills, elliptical machines, Stairmasters, and all of those gym bicycles to keep my cardio training. I think every time I go to the gym, I would do at least 20 minutes of cardio training before any weight training, just to warm up our body and get some cardio done. And honestly, I really enjoy that feeling of pumping up, like the blood flow and everything. And it's also a great calorie burner. Since the pandemic, I've been running outside, but the weather sometimes is very unpredictable. Sometimes the weathers are super bad. Sometimes it's extremely hot, very rainy, stormy, floody, and currently it's snowing in Texas. Another reason is that a lot of times the surface outside are pretty hard on our joints. I think it's really nice to run on those like grass, lawn, or maybe on the treadmills, or maybe on certain softer surface. But sometimes when the roads are really hard to concrete, it's actually really hard on my ankle. I actually hurt my ankle a long time ago. So actually I can't run every single day on the hard surface. On the treadmill, that's not a problem, but on this hard surface, this part actually hurts a lot. So don't worry, the first thing I found out during this pandemic is a mini trampoline. I think the prices of these mini trampolines vary from different ranges. Mine, I think, from Amazon is about $60, and I found some that are $60, $75, $100, but you can also buy those fancy ones up to $300. I think the difference though is that some of the trampolines like this one, let me show you, is my cat. My cat has been loving this trampoline as well. He loves to play with it, using it as a shade. So this one is from SKL brand. This is from Amazon, and it's actually pretty good. I think one of the differences between the cheaper trampoline versus the more expensive trampoline is that this trampoline does not have a bar. So it is very important that you are maintaining your core balance. So when you're jumping on this trampoline, make sure you're engaging your core so that you're keeping your balance and you're not falling from the trampoline. Another trick about using this trampoline is that, see, I actually have a workout area in the house, but I'm actually not using my workout area. I'm using this carpet just in case I fall from the trampoline. I will fall on the carpet, not so much on the wooden floor. It will be super hard on my joints. Another trick for using these trampolines without a bar is actually put it right next to a wall. So when you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna fall, I can hold on to this wall, I can hold on to that wall, I can hold on to the door, and there's this cat. So I felt like the bar is not imperative, at least for me, but it really depends on your actual personal preference. Think I have pretty good balance from practicing yoga, so to me this affordable version of mini trampoline is pretty good. So I've been enjoying this trampoline since last year in, I think, September, so it's actually been really well. I also made a dedicated video reviewing this trampoline, so make sure you check that out, and followed by a trampoline workout. The next essential workout gear that I use is actually this yoga mat. This is from Lululemon. I actually have 3 yoga mat from Lululemon. I didn't buy this one. I actually won a giveaway from my previous yoga studio. So this one was gifted to me for free from my yoga studio. But my cat loves this yoga mat. Like, he loves to scratch on this mat, but it really doesn't do too much of a damage, I guess, because the yoga mat is actually pretty thick. So it's actually, I think it's okay. So this one is super non-slip. I used to use the yoga mat from Manduka, and that one is really good and sturdy and really durable. However, the only yoga mats so far that I use that are truly non-slip in hot yoga studio is from Lululemon. I've tried so many different yoga mats, not joking, and almost all of them worked pretty well. But the really truly non-slip for hot yoga is from Lululemon. So I truly love this yoga mat. As you can tell, it's actually getting a little bit dirty. It's actually not dirty. It's just sometimes I put makeup and the makeup just smudge on the mat. And you actually have to be very careful with cleaning this mat. Do not use a mat cleaner because the molecules on this yoga mat actually absorbs of the chemicals that's in the mat cleaner. So if you use the mat cleaner, the chemicals will actually harm the yoga mat. The only way to clean this is actually use water. So it's okay, just use water. It's fine. Just use your own yoga mat. Do not share yoga mat with other people and you should be good to go. Speaking of yoga, I love to use yoga block and yoga strap when I practice yoga. Actually, yoga blocks have been an essential part of my yoga gear. There are different types of yoga block. These are the cork ones. You can also buy the softer foam ones. They actually are different. These are really harsh. So if you want to use a block as a support, sometimes the foam ones will be better. But the good thing about the cork block is that it carries a lot of weight. So sometimes when I train at home, I just use these block as my weights. So this is actually heavy enough to function as weight training. Look at my cat. My cat loves to practice yoga with me. So I bought the cork ones. But if you are a beginner, I highly recommend you to get the regular foam ones. I will link both types of yoga blocks in the description box down below. The other one that I love to use is a yogi strap. These are off-brand from Amazon. You don't need any fancy strap. The good thing about this strap is it helps me to stretch even more, especially when you're not flexible. So honestly, I am not a flexible person. I have short arms, so sometimes I will need a yoga block to bring the surface, to bring the earth all the way to my hand. And sometimes I need a strap to maintain the integrity of my body when I do different stretches. So both of them are really good gear for practicing yoga at home. We're gonna talk about is my resistant band. I have several resistant bands, including those from Let's Fit. These are 2 I usually use. I don't use the lighter ones because I used to work out a lot. And then I also got these fabric ones from SKL brand, which is really good. I also get those long ones from SKL. These are fairly long. Let's talk about the use of these. So the first time I was exposed to resistant bands are from workout classes. And these are the type of resistant bands that I got from the yoga classes. So in the workout classes at the gym, we used a lot of these rubber bands. I think part of it is because it's cheaper, and also it's really good for upper body workouts. Like when you do the arm workouts, these are really good. I actually still use them even though I got the fabric ones, but these are perfect for shoulder workouts, arm workouts, and all of these like upper body workouts that use resistant bands. Later, I got these SKL resistant bands. I also have other colors, but those are the 2 that I usually use. These are a little bit different because they're non-slip. Look how sturdy they are. These are really good for lower body workouts because the resistance are way higher compared to those rubber bands. So the rubber bands, although it says it's extra heavy, it's really not that heavy for my lower body. But these, trust me, these are actually really heavy for my hip and legs. So I use these fabric resistant bands for my hip workouts and leg workouts, and they work really, really well. Okay, I also got the long resistant bands from SKL. These are basically the replacements for the longer resistant bands with the handles. You don't actually need the handles if you just grab onto these, and these are more affordable, but you can also get the handled ones. Look how much I've used this one. So the best part about this band is that you can use these for full body workouts. They are really good replacement for dumbbells and kettlebells, because sometimes the dumbbells and kettlebells are really expensive. So at home we can really use these long resistant bands. I will link different options for these in the description box down below. Before this pandemic started, I used to do a lot of the dumbbells and kettlebells and weight training, different machines and gears. So when the pandemic hit, I borrowed these dumbbells from my mother-in-law because all of the dumbbells on Amazon are actually sold out. These says it's 5 pounds. It's actually heavier than 5 pounds because the bar is actually heavier. So I would say these are 6 pounds. I also have the 7.5. So the 7.5 together will be 15 pounds. With a bar, it will be a little bit like 16 pounds. So I got 2 different ones. These are adjustable. However, it's really hard to adjust. You have to really like, I used to use the 15 pounds, but it's getting heavier and heavier, and I love to do like smaller movements with repetitions, so I just use the lighter weights. But these are actually pretty good. In my opinion, the adjustable part, it works. It's pretty convenient. However, it's just too much of a hassle to adjust. So I actually not using this feature a lot, even though I got different sets of weights. So these are the dumbbell options. I also found some like great dumbbell options for Pilates, and I will put them in the description box down below. Okay, so before the pandemic hit, I loved to go to the gym. One of my favorite machines is actually the elliptical machine. So on the Christmas holiday, my husband graciously bought me these elliptical machines, and I love using these. It's just that sometimes I use the mini trampoline more just because I don't know, for some reason, the repetitive motion of elliptical machine, it just gets boring after 20 minutes. But with the mini trampoline, you can just jump up and down all the time. But with that being said, I still use my elliptical machine pretty consistently because it's a great place to watch YouTube videos, Netflix, and scary movies and everything. Because you're actually not jumping up and down, so you're not getting dizzy from all of the movements, and you can actually watch different shows on here. So these have been my chill out machines instead of like intensive workout machines, just because I enjoy hanging out here, watching different shows, and being active at the same time. Alright, so the next item is actually the least frequently used item, which is this pull-up bars. I know, pull-ups are really hard for girls if you noticed. But I still wanted to pull because a lot of the workouts that I do at home involve a pushing motion for my chest workouts, but I definitely need to strengthen my back a little bit more. So I got this pull-up bars, and I also got my resistant bands wrapping around it. I also got my yoga trapeze to just hang and use the trapeze to do different pull-up motions. And this functions really well as TRX, which is really good to incorporate in working out at home. However, since we moved to this new house, I haven't found the perfect door to install this pull-up bars, and that explains why I haven't been using this frequently. But in the old house, I used to do at least like 5 to 10 minutes of little bit of workout on this yoga trapeze and the pull-up bars, just to incorporate some back workouts, some pulling motions in my workout routine. So still pretty good. This pull-up bar is pretty sturdy. We got it from Amazon. And this is the SKL Resistant Bands, and this is a yoga trapeze. I used to go to those yoga trapeze workouts, yoga classes and everything, so these are really good set to incorporate. If you are incorporating the pull-up bar, make sure that you install it very safely, and do not swing on the pull-up bar. Do not swing, because it will actually change the dynamic of the force on the pull-up bar, and it could be dangerous. Alrighty, these are my favorite fitness workout gears for my home gym. As you can tell, I don't have a super professional home gym. I have several essential items to help me to maintain my physique, to maintain my strength, and I know that in the future we may actually get more workout machines so that I can progress in my strength training. But so far, my goal is to maintain my strength and incorporate cardio, incorporate different body weight training and actual weight training so that I can be strong and be ready once I feel completely comfortable going back to the regular gym. But I felt like these items have been helping me a lot during this process, during the whole year of not going to the gym and going back to my regular workout routine. Alrighty, that's it for today's video. I hope today's video can be helpful to you. If you are thinking about incorporating some more workout gears to amp up your home workout routine, I highly recommend the mini trampoline because I felt like it was very easy on my joints, and I also love the resistant bands and the yoga mat and almost every single thing, and we need to really install that Pullup bar and incorporate my back workouts. This video is helpful. If you like it, please give it a big thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm so the algorithm can push this video to help more people, and also consider subscribe to this channel and ring the notification bell, and check out my other fitness related videos, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Happy training!